Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. On the morning of June 27th, 3 people were found dead inside of an apartment on Flamingo Road. 30-year-old Spencer McDonald confessed to killing his grandmother, her boyfriend, and a maintenance worker. 911 audio calls capture the moment a friend of the grandmother calls and asks for a welfare check. He went to pick her up the day before, and she didn't answer when he knocked on her door.
I don't know if she's missing.
Yeah, we those on our non-emergency line. I can put you over. Hold on one moment, okay?
Yeah, but I was on hold for over an hour.
A woman who worked at the apartment also called to report that 2 maintenance workers went inside. One came out bleeding, and the other was still inside.
Ma'am, does he have weapons in his hand?
Yeah, he has a big iron stick. Yes, they said they're on their way.
McDonald remains in custody without bail and is due in court August 14th. The Nevada Department of Transportation announces upcoming roadway improvements and temporary closures. Beginning July 10th, roadway milling and paving will begin on Interstate 11. The project will continue for 3 weeks. Following its completion, SR 172 will undergo similar improvements starting July 24th and lasting for about 2 weeks. And the pedestrian bridge at Hoover Dam will be temporarily closed for maintenance and repairs beginning July 17th and lasting about a week. Every firefighter has a story, and now 9 new firefighters from Henderson's Fire Academy 53 will be able to save lives and tell their own stories. Review-Journal's Jen Ah reports.
After going through 20 weeks of rigorous training, including dealing with hazardous materials, emergency medical procedures, firefighting, and more, these are the faces of the 9 new firefighters from Henderson Fire Academy 53. Being sworn in at the Sunset Station Hotel this week.
Are you ready to take the oath of office?
It's a great group of young men that came together and really trained to become, at the level that we need them to serve this city, at a top premier level that we shoot for.
The City of Henderson's fire chief talks about what it takes to become a successful firefighter.
You have to have the right values to do this work because you're serving others. And really, ultimately, our job is to care for others. So, combining competence and values.
These graduates will move on to full-time firefighting positions throughout Henderson's 12 stations.
Now for your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Happy Friday, everyone. Sunny, hot, and breezy conditions are in your forecast for today. Daytime highs reaching around 105 degrees with wind gusts as high as 22 miles per hour in parts of the valley. Tonight, clear skies, winds holding steady, lows around 77 degrees. For your weekend, similar conditions on Saturday and Sunday with temps staying in the low 100s with some breezy conditions. Temps will begin to increase to excessive heat levels starting next week. Clear skies for your evenings. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, Las Vegas is set to host another driverless car company called Vey, which is a German-based firm. It announced it will use the city as a launch pad for its U.S. operations. Vey offers a remotely driven vehicle delivery and rental system where customers can order a Vey electric vehicle from its app and have it remotely piloted to them by a teledriver. Customers can then physically drive themselves to their destination, and the teledriver takes over the vehicle after it's been dropped off.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. As the 2024 NBA Summer League is set to tip off once again in Las Vegas, a brand new Fan Fest will be making its debut. NBA Con is the first of its kind family-friendly NBA event that will celebrate the league's culture and history. Taking place from 12 to 8 p.m. at the Mandalay Bay Convention Center July 7th through 9th, fans will be able to experience a blend of fashion, music, art, and technology that can only be found at NBA Con. Fans can also look forward to appearances from current and former NBA stars, including Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Trae Young.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. If you plan to be in the scorching sun, it's recommended to lather on the sunscreen.
Sunscreen can act as a carcinogen barrier to help keep your skin safe.
When reaching for your favorite bottle, keep these facts in mind. Sunscreen can expire, affecting the active ingredient and preservative. It's also sensitive to extreme temperatures. Keep out of reach of direct sun and don't let it freeze during winter storage. And everyone over the age of 6 months needs sunscreen.
It is a layman's myth that children do not get skin cancer, and it's a layman's myth that person of color cannot have skin cancer.
And lastly, don't believe the hype. Dr. Davis says there's no such thing as waterproof sunscreen. You must reapply after getting wet.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. UFC 290 takes place Saturday at T-Mobile Arena, and featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski is a -350 favorite at Circa Sportsbook in his title fight against Yair Rodriguez. The challenger is a +290 underdog, and the total is 4.5 rounds with the under a -125 favorite. Flyweight champion Brandon Moreno is a -210 favorite as he defends his belt against Alexandre Pantoja, who is +180. The total is 3.5 rounds with the over a -155 favorite.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. July is shaping up to be officially the beginning of the summer movie season. Review Journal's James Schaefer has more on what's showing and what order he thinks you should watch Barbie and Oppenheimer in the same viewing.
Classic question, Renee. My take, Oppenheimer, then Barbie. Just end on a better note that way. I just think it's just a better overall experience. Don't at me. But let's get into when you get to watch these films. July 21st is when it's all happening. A double feature made in heaven with both movies showing. The Mission Impossible star Tom Cruise even chiming in on the question, saying, "I love a double feature and it doesn't get any more explosive or more pink than the one with Oppenheimer and Barbie." Both films costing for their production $100 million each.
Now, James Oppenheimer, director, has given instructions on how to watch the film.
Right, so Christopher Nolan, this is Oppenheimer's director, saying that the best way to watch this film is on a premium large format screen. Something like that typically is like a IMAX 70mm.
James, thank you so much. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From the Las Vegas Review Journal. Happy Friday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.